And I think we're live. And we are live. Shout out to Asarin Odetta. Thank you for being the first one in this morning. Shout out to Greg Goodies. Shout out to Miss Goldie Robinson. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to our entrepreneurs, our stay-at-home moms and pops, retirees. Shout out to the drivers, the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards. Shout out to the school teachers. Shout out to the students. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, and military personnel. Shout out to whatever it is your job description is. Shout out to you. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others. As much as you want good for yourself, you're a good person. Shout out to you. Happy hump day, everybody. And here we are on the 29th of May. Yeah, the 29th of May, 2024. We're here, present, feeling good, and all these things, right? We got a couple of things to talk about this morning. It's Wednesday. I normally take one day off during the week just to, recalibrate and do some recording and put some stuff together so the channel runs smoothly. But it's Wednesday and I couldn't stay away. So we're just gonna compile everything into a short 1 hour of compact delivery this morning, and that's where we're at, right? You're almost middle already. Pussy Galore says, yes, the time is flying fast. Fast. Hit the thumbs up button as you enter the live. Audrey Wright, I appreciate you for that. Thank you. Good afternoon, 5Field63. All the way from England. Big up our UK family. Let me see what else going on. I think Cargo and Beanie Man and a group of people are over in the UK right now, Jamaican artists that are performing and doing pretty well on the international stage, performing to big shows. I love seeing it. I love seeing when the visa them free up and the man them fly out and can go show their star powers and spread the culture and make some good money and all these things, right? It's a good look. 5Field63 says, I was in the middle of watching your live that was posted yesterday because you didn't think I was going to come on today because it's kind of late, right? All right, this is what we're working with today. There's a teenager that's been missing for quite some time now, which I'm going to just blast it, blow it up, and hopefully we can help to find her. The other teen that we tried to look for, we have no update on that teen, and it don't know what happened. That teen been missing like forever. Quite a few people are missing. So, and then there's a popular footballer who got gunned down in Jamaica yesterday, Rafiq Thomas, and then Sean Kingston's update, and it's not the update that I posted yesterday about his mom being free, paying her $160,000 bond and bailing out of jail, and then celebrating, dancing to squash music and throwing up signs and stuff. It's not about her. This update is about him and what is to come for him, and some paperwork that he signed that said blah blah blah. So we're gonna talk about that, and that will take us through our hour this morning. All right, just so it doesn't get lost, let's start off with the missing teenager. There's a young lady on the icon this morning who is throwing up the peace sign. She is also right here. If you look at the icon for this video this morning, some of y'all probably can't see it until the video is done, but that's her right there, over on this side. Right, that's all. In the middle, you have the football player that got gunned down yesterday, and then, of course, Sean Kingston towards all the way to the other side. But that young lady right there, she's been missing for quite some time. Can't see. I'm trying to angle it so you can see it better. But y'all will see it because this is the icon for the video. All right, there we go. That's her. All right. Take a good look at her face. You might see her out there somewhere. Call somebody. Say you see something. Hopefully, nothing bad has happened to her. I hope it's one of them cases there where she gone a man yard or she run we gone a friend house or one of those. I hope it's not anything like a human trafficking situation or any of those situations. I've heard some scary stories out of Jamaica, by the way, from females, women. One young lady went to a job interview. I don't know if you remember this one. We did cover it. She went to a job interview. She was lured by a fellow Jamaican who was recruited by a human trafficking ring to bring girls to them. And they're very intricate about it. And he set up a whole job interview and everything. And the first time you go for the interview, they're well dressed, so it looks official. And they've rented out a space somewhere or set up shop in a space somewhere, a storefront that she said, I think she said the weirdness about the storefront was that it didn't have any markings on the front of the store. It was like them put paper over the windows and stuff. So she questioned about that. And they told her that, you know, they're renovating, but they need people like immediately. So they're starting the hiring process from now. And she went. One girl made it out and was able to tell the story and describe the place. Of course, by the time anybody got there, they were gone. Just the empty place there. But another female who got contacted by the same person, she was never found again. Right. So it's a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on. Scary stuff going on out there. You know. And some of these young people, they don't really. You know, when you're young, you feel like you're invincible. You feel like you can't get caught up. Yeah, man. If me see it, me can run from it. I know everything. I can see everything coming, and you really can't. You really can't. Young people, you just leave school. You see employment that's paying a good amount of money. Everybody wants to go do something positive with themselves, right? Find a good paying job and take care of yourself and these things. It's easy to be lured in. Easy to be lured in, especially by somebody who is well versed in this game, a more mature, seasoned, criminal minded adult. Easy to be lured in. So y'all got to be careful out there. Now, an Ananda alert had been activated for this 15-year-old, and her name is Redian Wilson. She comes from Zion Hill District in Ferry Hill, Portland. She has been missing since Wednesday, May 8th. Today, if you look at the date, is May 29th. Y'all know what I always say about this, right? If you've been missing for that long, chances are might be a bad outcome. She's been missing since May 8th. She is of brown complexion, medium built, about 165 centimeters, which is she's about 5 feet 5 inches tall. And reports from the Sansan police are that Redian was last seen at home about 7 p.m. She was dressed in a black long sleeve blouse, black pants, and that's it. All efforts to locate her since has been unsuccessful. Anyone knowing any whereabouts about her, you can call the Sansan police at 876-993-7315. I would say just call any police entity on the island, right? Call emergency 119 and not even bother with the long number. Just call emergency 119 and say, I see a young lady out here which we identify to be a missing person. That. So again, she's been missing since May 8th. Since May 8th. You missing since May 8th in a Jamaica there. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I told y'all this story. The last time we were in Jamaica, it was all me and it was all panicking me. But the nonchalantness of the individuals who I was trying to get to help me. So, you know, some of you might not have been, but when you come out of the Donald Sangster's airport, you pick up your rental car and you come around. There's that gas station right there. If you're going in to go return your car, the gas station at Texaco, I think it is a gas station there right there. So me pull in at the gas station right after we got the car, pull in at the gas station, and you usually pull in at the gas station and chill for a minute, see something, I don't know, chop a coconut or set up your GPS and look around the place and just put your feet on the ground and say, yes, me the back of yard again, that kind of thing. I stopped there and went to go take care of some other business back inside of the airport and leave wifey in the vehicle with the baby them. When me come outside, can't find her. Can't find the vehicle. I waited. Me just landing up. I waited. I'm waiting 15 minutes, 20 minutes gone, 25 minutes gone. I'm saying, nah, this ain't really like, cause wifey don't really drive in a Jamaica still. She can, but I'm the kind of person I hog driving. Like me prefer to drive because me want my life to be safe, and I consider myself to be the safest driver in the world that I know. I know somebody are gonna say I full up your head with foolishness, SouFlo, but my track record speak for itself. I've been driving since I was 14 years old. I've never had an accident yet. Neither well, I've had one person run into my back um at a stoplight. The girl was texting and she actually got out of the vehicle and ran away and left the vehicle. But that's a whole nother story. So I've never had an accident, and most accidents I've been able to avoid. So I consider myself a pretty skilled driver. But this day, me tell her, say, if somebody come move the vehicle, right? Because the police them are rove about the airport. Big up to the JCF, Jamaica Constabulary Force. They had some police out there roving around the airport, and I know they would have said you can't park right here. So there was actually a sign that says no parking right here for longer than whatever. So I told her, if anybody come by, just move the vehicle and move about till me come back out. 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes start feeling like 2, 3 hours. Me want go. Which part me I go? Can't find her. Can't find the picnic them. I started getting nervous. Yes, Audrey right. My heart feel like it I go drop out. Especially when I started asking people. The big vehicle park right there so everybody could have seen it, because there's a window there where you walk up to the window and you ask for stuff like you can buy stuff there, a cold drink or whatever. And there was 2 females standing there in uniform. When I pulled up, me even say hi to some of them. So when me come back around now and me ask them, me say, you see the vehicle when me just come out of right here, so them I say, no, sir. Uncle, that truck here we see. The truck parked there from when? Because there was a truck parked there. I said, you didn't see the vehicle when we just come out of and me move. And she said, no. I said, 2 man sit down on the wall. I said, yo, brother, when I see a vehicle we did, I forgot what the color of the vehicle was. I think it was gray, black, deep gray, like almost black. I say, you see the vehicle where it park right there, so the windows tint up it like gray, black color. Him said, nah, sir. And next one said, me did see it, but me see it move off and gone round, so. I said, rotted. So I'm waiting some more. Me can't find her. She can't show up. Me see police show up now. So when the police show up, one of the ladies was like, go talk to the police them and ask them if them see the vehicle. So me go to the police. I said, we just landed, picked up my vehicle, and I parked the vehicle right here. My wife and my 2 kids are in the vehicle. Me just run back in the airport to come do some business real quick. And when I came back out, like 15, 20 minutes later, the vehicle was gone. So the police said, maybe she a drive around, man. She all right. Just like that, And me I said, boy, one thing about Jamaica I could tell you is this. When you moving on panic time, everybody relax, my friend. When you moving on, oh, it's 7:30, I gotta be there by 8:45, I have to go. Not them. They're like, it's 7:30. You probably should have get up from 6 o'clock if you have to reach there. We're gonna reach there when we reach there here, but we're gonna reach though. That's easy yourself, man. So you have to like get into the vibe of the nobody not kill up themselves at Jamaica. My friends feel like reach there. We got to go. You can't find. So me inside now, my inside I stir up because I'm like, act like a police. Big is an emergency kind of something, right? The police well relaxed. Him said, no man, she probably good man. You sure she not just move the vehicle gone around and thing? Me say, she wouldn't move the vehicle. She wouldn't move the vehicle. Not without telling me or not without making sure that me know which part she go. With just land. Just pick up the vehicle and she have the two kids in it. So I take out a pad and a pen and him start write down and him say, give me a description of her and a description of the vehicle. So I gave a description of her and a description of the vehicle and him said, we soon come. Big up to JCF. Somehow know, real done that, a real good for true. So jumping at the thing and him gone around the place and look for her, seeing him circle back, two of them in the car, circle back and say, you see her yet? I said, no. I say, all right, stay right there, so. Circle around again. By the time, before they came around the second time, wifey pull up. So me, I said, which part you did there? Like, you have me here scared as hell. She was like, they came and told us to move from here. So I had to move the vehicle. Now, when you move the vehicle, you go round and round in at the airport because you can't just park in front of the airport. You have to pick up and drop off and keep it moving, right? It was very crowded out there. And she did a circle, and I tried come back round without having to park and being told to move and all that. And it was just such a coincidence that we just didn't see each other until then. So when she come back and check back, and then the police come later, everything good, Mr. Yaman, everything good, and then we took off. But boy, it was nerve wracking. It was, and I'm saying to myself, like, I shouldn't land in Jamaica and feel this kind of power kind of feeling. Me should I feel safer than this. I shouldn't feel this kind of power kind of feeling. Audrey Wright says, it's not such a calm voice. What you did there? In not such a calm voice, Audrey Wright. You understand the shreppings. It's not such a calm voice, but it was like, like, damn, where would But yeah, I was glad that they were okay. But me think all the time, man, like, yo, me shouldn't. Because, situations can turn from, and the whole time, my mind always think the worst. So the whole time I'm there, I'm thinking all bad things. I'm like, Jesus Christ, my wife and me two picking them just like that. God, you're not do this to me. Me know you're not do this to me. This can't be that. So me I think the worst. So shout out me I tell Shakira right now, say if we ever do one of them trip there again, and you have to move the vehicle, please don't do what you did do the last time. Don't take too long. Come back round and come back round and come back round as much as you can. Me I go there right there. So, and that's a tip for anybody else too. If I drop you off at point A and I haven't been back in a while, please don't go looking at point B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Because we might miss you. We might miss each other. Stay right at point A. It might take longer, but stay at point A because that's where everybody goes. Let me go back to where I was dropped off to save the person. Because we don't know nowhere else which part you're there. Except for which part we drop you off, or especially for which part you drop we off, kind of thing. That's just a simple life hack right there. But anyway, I hope this young lady is found. And again, her name is she's 15 years old, and her name is Redian Wilson. Redian, if you're seeing this from anywhere, or if Redian friends are seeing this and you know where Redian is at, her people are probably worried sick about her. It's not cool. Do something about it and get some kind of message to our people. Let me say one more thing before I change the topic on this though. Some of you adults, right? Because we live in a world where people live real weird behind the scenes and then everybody put them best foot forward for social media, right? So you're a good person on social media, but behind the scenes you're dirty and rotted. A lot of these parents, some of you are abusive. Some of you make your children want to run away from home. The one bag of coffins and queffins for no reason at all, except for, you just frustrated and all kind of something like that. Pick the runway from home. Sometimes kids run away from structure. Yeah, when them find bad company, that's true. But majority of the times, kids deal with structure if there is love in the home, right? So make sure you fill up your house with love so you're picking them to feel, because I have never met a child that ran away from home where the house was full of love and they had people in there they can talk to and understand where they're coming from and all these other kind of things. That rarely happens. I mean, there's always an exception to the rule, but that rarely happens. Most of the time, the youth them a runway, from something that's going on inside of that household that they can't bear no more, or them can't talk to anybody in there about it. So nobody abuse up your picnic them, or set a trend in your household where they are being molested, abused, something, and you not paying attention. And now you're up on social media talk, but Lord God, please help me find her. Or me one daughter there, oh God, me miss her. Make sure it's at the house right. I'm just saying. See it? Mervyn the Poet, Jamaica Curse says, I tell my friend I'm on my way. KK man left and spot gone. Look for door. KK. All right, so good morning, SouFlo family. Big up yourself. Dion McFarland, thank you for being here. Big up yourself. All right, so again, circulate this video, please. Share it on your time off. When you have time, can share it. I just want that young lady right there to be found. Now, we're going to see if the Sean King. Let me take that call here real quick. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Good morning, folks. I'm going to be as diplomatic as I can.
Good Lord.
You're just talking about children do not run away from home. This circumstances
no. You know me already. My mouth not. I said children do not run away from. Wait, no. I said children do not run away from home where there is love and there is somebody that they can talk to that understand what they're going through. But there's always an exception to the rule.
And I heard you perfectly, and I totally agree with you.
Mhm.
But I'm just calling to my two piece, and I try to be diplomatic when I speak.
Do your thing.
My stepson, when he was here from day one, him not like me. From day one, him not like me from Jamaica. Come here, and I still take him. And he was here for 6 years and change, SouFlo.
Him never like you from Jamaica and you bring him here?
Of course.
Oh.
Of course.
You bring him as a teenager?
Why not? No. I'm the one with the 4 stepchildren.
Yes, remember you. Are you me come me paro, you know? Me feel like I'm trying to wrap the scenario in my head. So if he's a teenager, I'm afraid of them. So I sleep with my door closed and my gun closed. Them kind of come in want them kill me in my sleep.
I have no gun become afraid. I'm afraid of them to use it against me. But anyway, me get him when he was 6. Him was 4 months before him. They get him when he was 4 months before his 7th birthday. 4 of them me take. His sister was 7, 6 days before her 8th birthday. I have it written down in my kitchen. The other one was 10, 4 months before her 11th birthday. The other one was 11, 1 month before her 12th birthday. And when me tell you, say, as a stepmother, them have no love for you. No matter how you show love. No matter how you show love, the only time them really love you is when them get what them want. Then they go back. And let me tell you, it's when you have more than one stepchild. I cannot relate to just regular children because I don't have any. Mine died. So I can't relate. I can only relate to stepchildren. When you have more than one stepchild together, remember me have 4. When them gang up, you know, man. When them gang up and them do them thing, it make you look like you are go crazy in your own house. Because let me tell you something. Them are do me dirty on social media. I don't want to put your platform in the nastiness. But they're doing me dirty on social media and my husband. And we were told legally to just sit back and relax. Just sit back and relax. But me, I tell you, my stepson, we live not even 5 minutes away from the dollar store. And him quote unquote runway every minute he wants. He go sit down over there, he go taking computer care over there, do whatever. Because if I tell him to do something, I'm not feel like do something, he not do it.
But where your husband?
My husband in a lot of trouble.
What your husband was doing though?
What you mean?
Wait. what was your husband doing in all of this? Like when him a take computer and run to go a dollar store, go sit down. What your husband did not do?
If not necessary, run with SouFLo if like it's 5 minutes away. I just use the quote run away, but he's not running away.
Right,
we know
him
when
leave.
there.
Him, right. But he's bucking your authority, not true.
Right. Okay.
Right. So how your husband did that take this?
My husband had to be cautious because I told him, don't get upset like you would in Jamaica.
Okay.
Because this is a fighting country and you're a black man and you're big and strong, and bigger than you, SouFLo. You understand? And when him, if he would do something to this kid, I'd jail him a go.
Yeah.
Come on, so my husband just stay quiet because my husband is somebody when I have time for the foolishness. I'm always tell him, say, look here, man, let me deal with it. Then say, me have the you know what you have, and him have the you know what me have. And then I go on the most. I can't say anything because I was told not get sensitive mouth cut process if it chat. You have proof, that's all that matters. Anybody from a suckling baby till a 200-year-old somebody, which is that non-existent, can talk. Let them talk.
Seeing. Why?
I've been going through this for 12 years with one specific baby mother. Why? Because SouFLo, here's the deal. Want to pay for your platform. Because the girl figure say, I'm have it on tape. She chat too much the other day. I may keep quiet. But me I go talk on for your platform.
Talk,
she have it. I tell my husband say, me and you did lay down in a bed. This is what she has to him. Me and you did lay down in a bed when you meet her. And she never know, so you have me hug up in your arm. And when you send money from give you, she never know. So she never know. That's what she tell him, right? I say, she did lie down in a bed. And you did claim so you did come back and get me, and you know come back. My husband, I tell her, I said, that is not true. I told you from day one. If you find somebody, go on. If me find somebody, me I go on. And till this day, this girl wrap it in her head. She tell him from.
So she has say, are you take him away from her?
That is what she's saying. And from the day I met him tell me, say, listen, I'm have it on your show months ago, about a year ago, me call you in and I said the same thing to you.
Right.
Mr. SouFLo, she said, my husband say, if you find somebody, go on. If I find somebody never go on, she take it in her head, send me up. Me didn't know you for 4 years and you should have did go. Basically, use me. Get everybody up here. So him and him 4 pity them to come up. 2 affair. 2 affair. She not care about the other 2. So him did use me. Come in my house. Me don't know how him would have get me out of my house. Me don't know why him did do in affair.
I can't send for she. And then
I sent
and then sent for she. What a piece of
wake up about this nightmare because it's got to be a lifetime movie. It's got to be a lifetime movie.
Wow. Weird. So she still a hold on upon that.
No. She still a hold on upon that. And she have her son. And she find her friend them and her everybody and so she got done me on social media and she got do everything and she not stop. I tell her go ahead. Then they do worse to Jesus Christ and he still turn on her love way. I'm gonna hold my head high. Because you see them same Jamaican people that were done me, they're gonna see me and respect me.
You're tongue, you know.
Give them time. Make them time. Because them talk about say I'm money no one from the pit of them while I make the 4 of them come SouFLo. But turn around, I'm a registered nurse. I'm turn around. I'm sacrifice the whole of my life. Me start my big money so slow because the people them almost turn me life upside down in my house. My husband not have the capacity to understand what truly them did are doing here. When them they are the one I'm still having here hold on to. It just a I'm gonna graduate next month, summa cum laude. You know how me have to make sure that the girl there reach where she go harmful to her own young friends. You hear me? She harmful to herself. Me have to watch her like a heart. See her mother don't come again yet.
And you love her like yours, you know. You wait there. Let me cut. Me talk to you before about this. Me tell you, say, you are one of a kind. First of all, right? Cause like my granny would have said, ain't too many women on the face of the earth are gonna do all that. No, you got 4. For a man, you got 4. And then I love her team picking them like say you birth them. She's graduating summa cum laude soon. That's top of your class with honors. And you did there watch her like say them, you know, say them are poison the kids them against your door, right? You know that, right? Them are poison the kids them against you. You know where it's coming from. You're strong, man. You're strong. And you're blessing the boat. Trust me. You're gonna get it back. You're blessing the boat.
That's why all my ball and I have me a mule and me a balloon looking at me this and me that and me just smile. But say me a 51 then laugh. Somebody saying in the comments say, you look like 70. I take that as a compliment too because you just blessed me to 70. That person, you just blessed me to 70 and you make me look damn good because like when me look here at 51, trust me, when me reach 70, I see them so me I turn up and look good. Oh, so all of the negative, now put it to positive.
Right, that's all.
Now put it to positive.
Right there.
You hear me?
Right there.
Put it to positive. I mean, nasty. But was perfect. I'm not a perfect woman, nor is my husband, nor are these children, nor is the 2 that's sitting here because me still a fight for them. And then terrible, and me can loud and terrible too.
Seeing.
But me not stupid. This is the United States of America, and the 1 minute of split. I'm ready for you. So me not stupid people. I'm not stupid. So nobody thinks that me and my husband would have to do some dumb something. And let me just say this again before I come on for your platform. Them are talking about their taxes, me take them the picnic for and benefits. Yo, me quit my job. Over $100,000 a year. I'm telling us me not get no benefits yet. Got $2,000 per picnic can't do shit for me. Excuse my French. Can't do nothing for me. Based on what me shell out. Yeah. I'm based on what me have to do to them. I'm based on how me make them live. Because of that standard that me used to live. I have to maintain it. Thank God for my family them. Thank God for my mother. Thank God for my old age mother. My mother tell me, son, what I do to you. Me pick me, that's what she call me. But pick me, make them bring you down financially. That's how much we can help you. And you call to me anytime. But you know, bring you down. If you have to tell me how to make sure yours not go down, then that me go do. It's a real mother then. It's a real mother.
You have good bucketive too. Yeah, big up mommy for that. But you go and stay strong here.
Thank you for that this morning because I want to vent long
Let
time.
it talk, man.
I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to talk too much, but thank you for that this morning.
Let it talk. All right. Manners, let it out here. All right, you too. We don't know the show go already, people. Sometimes we just have to let our people vent, because sometimes people just want to vent. Sometimes all somebody need is a listening ear, man. And when them not get the listening ear, implosion, then explosion, you know? So how many I say this? Caller, you're calling, but I can't see the call. So I can't answer the phone. All right, caller, hang up on call back. Yeah, sometimes you just need a let out, right? She let it out. I talked to her before too. That woman there, her husband struck gold. That's the thing right there. I not too much woman I go take you and then say what? 4 kids? You want me to file for the 4 of them, carry them come? Raise them too? You hold on there. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Hello.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. What going?
Information pertaining to that caller just now. That lady, there's a next side to the story. It was all on its platform.
But me not like Carrigo bring come like pan next platform to this platform. Me not do that one day. Well, she called here before and she said what she have to say and her story still stays the same. I'm gonna stay with that line there. So unless you are one of the baby mother them that is involved, that is calling, me not really want to do with the next platform and all these other side of story something. You know what I say? Me don't want to.
Okay,
All right. Hold on there. Before mix up, why is the phone is ringing back? Can't see the calls. All right, here we go. Live on the air with SouFLo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah. Did you hear what me did I say to you?
No, the phone cut off.
Yeah, the phone are going weird. See, caller come in when me can't even. Okay, right.
Yeah, there's a next side to that story.
Okay, so here what me did I say? Cause you never hear me. You never hear me. I said I don't do the from this platform to that platform thing. That's a lady who I've spoken to before, from like a year ago till now. And I don't want to really do the dragging of the story. Them say make you talk, so you gotta talk and tell them the next side of the story. But me not like to hear. I don't really want to do the drag out thing, this side and that side. What the next side? Cause you involved in the story? Caller went silent. Caller. All right. Caller went silent. I want to know. Okay, listen. So my audience, this is what I want to know, right? Me don't want no man call me or woman call me and talk about over on John Crow Fly Down and Pitch TV. Them did said this and then over upon the two jackass them TV. Them said that and now we're on SouFLoTV and this is what me don't want that. If you're not one of the mothers that she is talking about that is involved in the equation, if you're not her husband, then you're just an outsider like myself, right? Let me not answer. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, SouFLo.
Good morning, family. Are you one of the wifeys that was calling? That was.
No, I'm not one of them.
You're not one of them.
I'm not one of them.
All right, talk to it.
So listen, I am aware of a bit of this story. I don't know the factual truth, but what I'm calling to say to you, there are several sides to stories.
Definitely.
And don't just jump and listen to her and said, okay, that's gospel. You understand?
Whether I do or not, I'm still giving her some strength. She's crying out.
Yeah, of course. And I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Of course. But there are other sides to the story because what if the boy was sent back to the mother, the green card was held on to. It's a lot of back and forth. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
yeah, the platform is free, so the platform is open for the people who are involved to call them. So that's what I was saying earlier. I don't want to hear from other third parties. This is a person I've spoken to about this before. And when she called before, this is not how she presented the story as in she's going through a lot. She did, but only to a certain level, because we were on a different topic talking about when you love somebody and how much you would do for them and all these kind of things. So that's where I met her first, speaking of her husband and whatnot, right? The intricacies of a relationship between two individuals, none of us are privy to those things. That's why when I see couples arguing and one of them jump on social media, Shakira jump on social media and say their piece, and then people take sides. You know, you sit back and look like you don't know the other side.
Exactly. And that's where I'm coming from as well.
Right. And even if you hear from the other side, you still don't know the whole story.
Yes, because there's several. That's why I said not only two. There's several sides.
People tell you their story, but they still don't tell you the whole story, the intricacies of their story, right? So yeah, all I'm doing for her is giving her some strength though. And she, from the basics of it, it seems like she's a good woman, because I don't know too many women that would have done all that she did from jump, just the filing part alone. And I'll leave it at that. Anything else we are going, it will have to come out later, and it would have to involve those parties telling me that this is what's going on. But I don't want to drag it from, I don't do the dragging from platform to platform thing.
Yeah, and you're right. And you're right, but I'm just calling because I thought that you were just brushing off the other person. I just want you to have their understanding that there's several sides to stories.
Yeah, I wasn't brushing him off. I was saying exactly what I was saying to you, but him just hung up too quick.
Okay, all right.
Right. You just hung up too fast.
All right. I watch you every morning. I'm a subscriber, but silent, because I'm always getting dressed for work whenever you're on. So
I appreciate you. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. We're going to keep it classy, not trashy. Not true? Yeah. So if you're the baby mother and you're out there and it's you inveigling the kids them and all these things, you can call in. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
All right.
Me know you know better than this, Me know you know better than this.
I just reduced it. That's
live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, SouFLo.
Good morning, family.
I give kudos to that lady, because not every woman is gonna pick up a man with children. 4 of them.
4
of them.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. 4, and then file for 4, and bring them come and raise in 4. And you heard the age. You heard the age groups that she said. A problem age group them there.
You're telling me, and different mothers, and they have bad attitudes and stuff. Personally, I know of a family who had a situation. It was incredible to them. And you know what the father did? He took them to Jamaica with their passports and left them down there. I would have done the same darn thing. If you're going to my house and be rude to me and disrespectful, I'm going to send you back home to stay with your mama.
There you have it. There you have it.
I when I married my husband, he had one son, and he resented me too, because that's how kids are. But when there's another person involved, that's how kids are. They carry the burden for the mothers and stuff like that. You understand? It's really the mother part of it. They feel the mother should have been here, regardless of the situation. But at the end of the day, I mean, I agree when he was like 12-ish, and I happened to look into his bag. I see drugs there. I'm just like coming to the US and stuff. Drugs? I mean, ganja stuff? I'm like, what do you do with this? So what do you do with ganja stuff? I didn't know there's a way of life here. But
it scared you.
I sitting down and I brought his father into it. I said, look, this drug thing can't work. I didn't know he was standing up by the corner selling. I didn't know he was doing all that. At the end of the day, when his father and I, pretty much like we were getting divorced and stuff, he came to me and said, Donna, I really appreciate you. I want you to know that I appreciate what you did for me. Because I would not have been here had you not intervened and done what you did. See, and I was so shocked. I was like, oh my God, he really appreciated me. Really? Seriously. And I mean, at the time he probably hated me.
But I was gonna see him go on the road with drugs, and I know his father was very soft on him. And I'm like, you can't drugs in his bag? What are you doing with all of this stuff? He was selling it. And that's the thing, that's New York for you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was sitting on the corner.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
So that lady, my hats off to her. And it's her house, it's her resources, it's her job, whatever they come out to and they came into, she made that possible. So I don't care what nobody said, it's her resources. And she wasn't mean to them like that. But
Right.
if they're gonna come and be disrespectful, they need to go back home. Seriously, she did more than what I or any other person would have done. Okay, hats off to you, lady. Stay strong, be strong, and just keep on praying.
Absolutely.
See you. Yeah. Bye bye.
All right. Yo, listen, let me say something, right? So you hear how the woman say them call her, say she look like a circle and she round on her body shape and she's 51, she look like 70 or something like that. You know, I see people break up all the time, right? And then say for instance, the woman go get some big chisel up body man will look like him fresh out of the gym, and women are like, oh, she upgraded. And or the guy go get some sexy body hourglass shape girl where look like she out of a magazine, and they're like, oh, he upgraded. That's not an upgrade, But the way how the person look is not an upgrade, I'm gonna tell you some real life something. The way how the person treats you is an upgrade, not how them look. Cause a lot of people think that, oh man, we still with me if me just pretty in the face and my waist right and my pum tight, and man, we left you same way, my friend. We left you for the dumpling down the road, right? With the bad weave pan our head. Cause I'm done look pan her and say me and babe can go walk in at the park and take up gym membership together, and then you know what I'm saying, me can put on better weave than that pan our head, cause the money should not have to do it and wear it. Man, I look for love, real, genuine love. Man, I look for you for the all, I said it yesterday, all the things that the women say they want, man want them same something there too. Right? So for them story, as the woman say, they were supposed to who fly out first and who find somebody. If you find somebody, go on. But the plan she is saying was to come back and get me, get she out of her house and all these things. But the man actually finds something where realer than you. That's that. And so real that this woman wants to even take care of all of your picnic them. Yeah. And then have you over there treat you like a king, plus take care of your children and all this. It's hard. It's gonna like weigh his options and be like, yeah, Keisha pum pum good, but Keisha disrespectful, narrated, and there's no affection there. Like me have to beg that girl for a hug. And never compliment me yet, never this, that, and this one over here, so she look like dumpling, but are the best loving me ever getting in my life. You know what, I stay with my dumpling. Yeah, me I could be the ackee and saltfish to that dumpling. Yeah. And this time a dumpling. Seeing? So y'all can call them women whatever you want to call. Oh, he downgraded. He was with somebody who looked better. And nobody give a damn about no looks. And the older you get in life is the more you really care about other things other than looks. And that's just facts. That's just facts. So we at the Vicky in our building. Vicky says, I don't want to be here. I want my money. I want to go on in there. What Vicky I talk about? Yeah, Mervin, the point Jamaica Kurt. This is my dumpling, and I'm going to be the ackee and saltfish to this dumpling. You can dumpling her all you want to. Me and she happy together. You should see us in the house together. I am loved in a way that I have never been loved before. Better than how you used to love me. Abe, leave me alone. Yeah, me and my dumpling in love. So I don't really care about no looks. Looks only go so far. Everybody looks fade. Everybody looks fade. I work in the geriatric side of things. I can't top tell you how much room me walk in and see LTC long-term care facilities and see, yeah, look on the same person, you're like, damn, you were a stunner back in your day. And then you see the years fade and the looks fade and the everything fade. Everything fade, man. Stiff titty, don't stand up no more. Big hood, shrivel up. Pretty face, wrinkle up and twist up. They just, oh, your big, your fluffy curls and your big head of dark black hair, and it was so all the things where you like about the physical just change. It big gray now. You know, like gray, I say old, right? With the male caller didn't call back. I guess the male caller didn't want to stick around to hear what I had to say. But I was just telling the male caller that I don't want to drag stuff from one platform to the next platform, kind of thing. Me don't want to hear where other people are say. Me want to hear what the people them were involved in the situation have to say, kind of thing. Because everybody who heard it could then call in and give their opinions on it, and I don't want that. I want the people involved to say. So let me put this out there for y'all who are involved with her. You know who you are. This platform is open to you as well. So call and defend yourself, or call and tell your side of the story, and that's that, right? I think the children are now big enough to do so. Also, they're young adults, so them also can call in and say, "SouFlo, let me tell you the real story about my stepmom. This is why we didn't like her. She this, she that, and the other." Right? Right. So me, I leave the platform open for that. So there's no confusion with the 1,000 other people that would have heard it over here. And let me tell you this part when me hear over this one. Confusion. I don't do confusion very well. I'm a Virgo. I don't do confusion very well. Organized and meticulous, even when time will look muddy. See? All right. I'm speaking about the one who promised you the phone. Oh, me don't know what we're not chat about over there. So anyway, boy, that took a left turn, man. You know, I told y'all I have a new lady here and she wants to go to the gym on a regular basis, and I want her to do so. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's my great. I think it's home.
Fix up.
This is
Wait, now, fix up the phone there for me, cause we can't hear you. You're breaking up.
well. All right, then let me try. A minute. On the phone now. No?
What's all that feedback? You have this on speaker? All right. Empress says I heard the other story on a platform, another platform, both sides. All right. Let's try this. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Yeah, my loud and clear now.
Yeah, how much phone you have?
Don't worry about it.
This is a banger.
Let me say something to you, SouFlo, right?
Yeah, say something.
Me not it start here. Let us just end it here. We're gonna talk maybe for a couple minutes. Me don't want to keep up your show, so I can cut, right?
All right.
I want my money back because if I couldn't be commenting as a member without my channel and my platform being called out for no reason and making me look like real bad, and like I'm just begging or chasing clout or looking for something, the way you treat me and the way you came to my page, type up all different type of stuff, and then you come back over your channel and then you and your callers and everybody roast me talking about I'm ungrateful and all of that, and I don't know what I'm ungrateful for, what you did for me. Up until now, I can't find out. I already explained. I thought one of the people come back to you already and tell you that I did a live just about wanting my money. You said you were gonna maybe pull your picture from my thing. I told you email me or tell YouTube because you use many people pictures and you're one of the first vloggers who want to crush a small channel who's just coming up where I spend a lot of money to really make my channel what it is right now. A lot of money, a lot of headache, a lot of reading, and a lot of everything. And I did nothing to you. People come to my page and bash you, trying to bash you and trying to lie on you. I defended.
All right. So I'll give you your money back. And we'll move forward. You're not gonna do that here though. If you guys go over there because y'all love to follow drama, you will see that I left one comment and I never went back. The one comment said one thing. It said something about, I don't even remember what it said. I think it said something about I'm always sending people to go to her channel, right? And I'm surprised at this, but I'm not the kind of person to do nothing to anybody. When people do stuff to when they go low, I go high kind of thing. And I'm just gonna leave it right where it's at. My comment is still over there, obviously. Nobody never called me and tell me about no live that you did and you want money back and none of that. You can simply end your membership. That's it. And I could end the membership for you. Okay? And that's that. I don't know what you're talking about, but want money back. And I never said anything to anybody about no money. We'd had no such conversation, and I haven't even spoken to you or about you. So I don't know what. May I hear you up? Come and see you show up in here this morning. So please don't drag me like that because I'm not into all that. See, the thing about it is this. Let me tell y'all something, right? On this social media, a lot of people have tried this. And what they have tried is this. Let me figure out how to use SouFlo platform to promote my platform. So people will go make up stories about me, and then people go over there like that, follow this. Rotted here with them us about SouFlo, but they'll send it back to me. Over the years, I've learned to like not pay attention to it. Some of them got away with it, and they were able to build something and whatever. But me never know say that Vicky I tried. I don't go around speaking about people, so I don't know what Vicky is talking about. I'm not the kind of person to slander anybody. Even when y'all talk bad about me, I'm just not that guy. Me not have them kind of conversation there. I don't speak about even people that speak badly about me. So I don't know where this is coming from, right? Reggae girl says, "What is this over here on YouTube and YouTube money?" Me no know what kind of money she talk about. Everybody in here that's in green pay the same membership fee that Vicky pays. That's it. Me and Vicky don't have no dealings with no other money. Now you see, this is why I have to nip this in the bud, right? Because somebody is gonna go away thinking, oh, she pay him for promotion and him never promote her something and him keep our money. That I'm not into all that. I'm not into all that. So let's do it like this. Let's end your membership and we don't have to go back and forth and let's keep it at that. So end your membership, Vicky. It was nice knowing you, and we'll keep it at that. Okay? And even now, while I'm saying, you hear what I'm saying? I'm saying to you, the audience, me and her have no business dealings. She's typing in the comment section, you're a liar. Y'all know that's my biggest thing. I don't want nobody look at me like I take $1 from anybody, never did what I said I was gonna do or anything like that. I understand you're trying to drum up some, but let me tell y'all something, right? Them first few little 100 views where you get off of a drama, it might gas you up and make you feel like you're gonna go very far. I've been doing this. I could tell you how to actually go very far. But listen, y'all prefer to do drama and think drama is gonna take you that far. Drama is not substance. Drama takes you only a little way. Ignorance takes you only a little way. After that, the people them tired of it. They start yelling to me, SouFlo, all right, man, I'm tired of this now. Change the topic. We're tired of she too. Change the topic. We're tired of him too. Change the topic. So after that, Vicky, we're done. We not figure through none of that no more.
Anymore, she
can cancel our subscription, right?
Go to Google Payments and go to YouTube and cancel the subscription. You're not responsible for her money, and you're not responsible for it either, because YouTube is the one that takes the subscription out.
Exactly. But check it out, babe. She here trying to make people believe that she like we have some business dealing and she paid me for some services, some promotions and stuff, and me never do it because I'm trying to hold down her channel or something like that. Yo, anybody who ever did any kind of promo with me, them know so them get extra. If they look on my channel right now, people that paid me for promo, your video was supposed to run 4 times or 5 times, right? Your video is running for 6 months straight. That's everybody that did a promo with me. So I don't only give extra, I give brought up on top of extra and do extra on top of extra. So I don't know what the hell she's talking about, and I didn't expect that from her. But people get weird when they have their agenda, you know what I mean, that they're trying to fulfill. Just don't do it off my back and try to destroy my reputation while you build yours, though, because I'm not going to go for that. I could have helped you. Yeah. What did the same thing, right? Where are they? All right. But they got thousands of views when they did it first, not true? All right. Exactly. Yeah. So Shakira been here the whole ride, so she know the story too. Cause them do all kind of listen. First we are cousins that started sleeping together. Then we had the family robbing business. Then we had then they drag her that way, them drag me that way, and it was building their channel. Cause people were like, "What? I true? I saw y'all tell. I saw I lie y'all tell," and it built them for a while, right? We just stayed steadfast in what we were doing. 90% of them don't even exist anymore. Or they're still over there 6 years later with 3,000 subscribers. We're at 300 and something thousand subscribers. Substance works better than this thing ya way I try to. I'm offended by it. And I am. Seeing? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, good morning.
Morning,
You
family.
hearing me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
All right. You know what? I love you. I'm going to listen to idiot people or people who can't properly construct a sentence, people who does not make sense. Because I told you how I started listening to you during the pandemic. I don't know how you came up on my YouTube clip and I listened to that one video. Something else popped out and listened. The boy looked like intelligent. The boy looked like me can listen to him. And I started and I subscribed to everything. Start watching even some of your old videos and keeping your lives and stuff like that. No. From the other day, I listened to these things, popping up on the live and they might try something. I said to people over there, subscribe and still here you come back after something was pop up on the show one morning.
And what did y'all say to me? You said, SouFLo, me don't know how you do it, cause you after when me go over there go here, you still over here. Not you, somebody else that said after what I went over there and heard, you still over here sending people over there, and I said yes because that's how I am.
But you are this people that you support people and it and know because me people on big platform. We say, oh, but we're looking at what happened to that person. But let me say something, you tell with the support, but if something you talk, it's like me not feel it hit me. And me not go.
Right.
I don't go. I'm watching and observe. You notice Saban TV. We look at something from him. You notice how he just keep cool and they try to come up. But when they tell Mr. God, Ninja Telly, God, Vicky, it's like, it not grab me. It not grab me.
I wish. Listen. Let me say this. I have no, and I wish Vicky all the best. And I hope our channel blow up bigger than mine. I wish people. I genuinely practice wishing good for people as much as I wish for myself.
And I believe that when they say Vicky, all of them what they just Vicky, this one. I used to, have no hard feelings and no, want them to be carrying I have because do high frequency vibration.
Yes.
You don't go low.
Yes.
You understand me? To me, what make it those over there low frequency vibration, that's why I can't go.
More power to her, man. More power to her.
Even the morning.
Yeah.
When time, just one of them call and say, they do want, them not going to put out thing. And I think it has something to do with you and Shakira.
And I said, put it out.
I used to put it out.
Yeah.
And I was like, why would you say that? Because you're not even that thing to realize that maybe something
that was going to be hurtful, right?
It is her opinion.
Right.
Just put it up. But no. How are you going to talk to people to build an audience? And you can't give two sides of a story. You can't give a balanced story. It's only your opinion. What are you going to grab? Or are you going to ask people to gravitate towards you to feed people with story nonsense?
I wish her all the best.
I'm not dragging her down, but I won't be going there.
Yeah, I wish her all the best.
People have to be speaking to my inner me. Somebody has to be complimenting me. No need to be humble. Because this the SouFLo that the support on the no say with me.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah, manners and respect.
Love. Here,
all right. Yeah, let's not even talk about this no more. Check it out. Let me end it. Let me end it like this. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Sorry, SouFlo. I just heard you say you didn't want to talk about it no more, but I have something to say. It's Life Through Erica TV.
Okay.
I'm not on the channel anymore on the morning chat for financial reasons, but I'm still a subscriber.
Right.
I've seen Vicky and I love when Vicky was on the channel because we laugh and we talk. And I subscribe to her channel because she's a member and I want to support her.
Right.
But when I saw certain things, I felt uncomfortable and I didn't like it. Right. And it hurts my heart because I think we've had a good family going and now this happened and it doesn't look good.
Right.
It really doesn't look good at all. And I think, I don't know if the bridges are burned, but I think you guys should really talk about it.
No. I'll talk and make up. I'll talk and make up with my wife. I don't need to talk and make up with a stranger. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. We don't know each other like that. That's the thing. So I'm not gonna endear myself to somebody like that. I have nothing but good intentions for the individual. I appreciated whatever support came from, and I tried to give support back. But it took a weird turn and it got wrong. So let's cut it right there, and we both move in our separate directions amicably and keep it moving that way. That's it. Yeah.
It's really a thing. And you never. I also asked you about my channel as well. I'm scared of YouTube for stuff like this. That's why I haven't started my channel. And you never asked me for no money or anything like that. I just want to make it clear to everyone. Okay.
You're the one I keep telling to just do it, right?
Right.
So just do it, Erica.
All right, SouFlo.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes. Bless up. All right. Yeah, this is how we end that, right? I appreciate every support. I appreciate every support. I'm over it. I'm not gonna keep the negative going anymore. I literally feel like it just took something out of my spirit just now. And I'm the kind of person, I'm a very spiritual person. I move off vibrations. If it affects my vibration negatively, I'm cut from it. That is affecting my vibration in a negative manner. So I'm going to cut from it. I'm going to get back to the topics that we were on this morning so we can finish up the show for the morning and I can get on with my day. All right? Wifey alone me argue with. Anybody else? Because she may have to make up things with, right? Me, it's not that deep over here. So with that said, manners and respect to her. I send my best and I hope everything she dreams of is accomplished through that channel that she's trying to build. All right, and we'll leave it right there. Now, with that said, shout out Missy Brom. Thank you, sis. With that said, a situation went on yesterday. We're going to talk about the Sean Kingston thing really fast, and then we're going to talk about the situation that went on yesterday. So, a popular footballer in Jamaica Premier League, Rakeef Thomas, he was shot and killed in Denham Town, West Kingston, yesterday during a home invasion that was carried out by gunmen. When I saw the video where the child screamed out so loud, I'm asking myself, like, aren't we tired of this now? I don't know what Rafiq was involved in, and I can't speak on people's business because I don't know it. But to see that his life came to an end like this when he was such a promising individual. Another man was also shot in the attack, and reports are that the well-known footballer was at home chilling when gunmen kicked in the door to his premises and opened fire on him and the person who was there with him. The shooters then fled the area. Thomas and the other men were found injured and they were rushed to the hospital where the footballer was pronounced dead. The other article on that this morning says the footballer that was killed early in the morning, gun attack, he's the one who is in the middle of our icon this morning. They said he died on the spot, while another person who was there was injured. They were taken to the Kingston Public Hospital where the individual was admitted. You know, they shouldn't even have put that out in the newspaper, what hospital he was taken to, because you don't know if this was a hit. You don't know if somebody is looking for the other individual to finish him off. They kicked the door off and murdered the man and shoot up the next man. Why say where he's at what hospital he's at? People can gain access to this hospital and hurt him, or they can lay wait him out a road when he is discharged from this hospital and finish what they didn't finish. I just find like weird vibes. But the whole killy thing now regards as among the prolific strikers in recent history in the Jamaica Premier League football. Three of Rafiq Thomas' former employers says that he left his mark on the football field. You know, um, he was 39 years old. Man, not even get a chance to reach the big 4-0. 39. He came through the youth ranks at Boys Town FC and eventually represented them during his stint in the top flight, where he scored close to 40 goals in his 5 seasons. He's a top striker. His best season came in the 2014-2015 season, where he netted 16 goals in that one season to finish third in the Golden Boot race behind former national striker Craig Foster and Jermaine Tuffy Anderson. His head coach during those years and current president of the club, Andrew Price, says that Thomas was a unpredictable force up front. He wasn't bullish, brutish striker. He wasn't that kind of guy. He wasn't bullish or brutish with it. He was very composed. He was calm. And he took his time in making his decisions. And he scored some spectacular but very clinical goals. One thing with Rafiq as a center forward, he could score from any part of his body. Glancing headers, volleys, chips, dink over onrushing goalkeepers. He was just a class finisher and a prolific goal scorer. He was also very skillful and very tricky and difficult to mark because you didn't know what he was going to do next. However, Price says that his personality and his impact off the field was just as important. He was an unassuming individual. In real life, he was very quiet. He was very humble. He was a very jovial guy. You had to put things out of him, but he was very opinionated. You had to pull things out of him, but he was very opinionated. Great fun to be around because he would crack jokes all the time with the players and the coaching staff. He was just a joy to coach and a fun to be around. Now, as Rafiq matured and coming back to Boys Town in the twilight of his career, he became a mentor to a lot of the young players that were on the squad. He would teach them how to finish and how to move around the field. So he was more of an influencer and a teacher of lately. Thomas played for a handful of Premier League clubs, including Harbourview FC, where he won the title in the 2009-2010 season. The general manager, Clyde, hailed his impact at the club he spent over a decade at. The general manager told the Observer that he was dedicated to his craft as a striker. He played most of his football life in Harbourview. He scored some very important goals and winning goals in big games and won many titles in both the KSAFA knockouts and the All Ireland JFF knockout and league titles, and part of our participation in the international competitions. Thomas joined Waterhouse FC 2018-2019 season and finished with 2 runner-up medals in the Premier League. He also played a role in his CONCACAF Caribbean Cup campaign in 2019-2020. The head coach, Marcel Gale, also said that the contribution to Waterhouse from this player was crucial. He was a true baller to the core. He was exemplary. He was humble, disciplined, had great work ethic, infectious, kind-hearted, worked as hard as anyone else. Rafiq was an awesome player. He scored some important goals for the club. He was one of our better players in terms of on the field of playing and his leadership off the field, and he'll definitely be missed. Though saddened by his passing, Price says that he's always the kind to, be joyful, and they'll remember him that way. They'll remember him for his style of playing ball and the crucial goals he made and his jovial personality. Never have anything bad to say around anybody, always joking, always keeping everybody around him laughing and all these things. The last goal he scored for Boys Town was against Constant Spring last year, which was actually the winning goal for that game. That would be my lasting memory of him, playing for his boyhood club. He's played for a lot of clubs, but he had most joy playing for Boys Town because it was the club that he played for as a youngster and the club of his father as well. Thomas, who was also did a stint with Tivoli Garden between 2012 and 2014, made 3 appearances for Humble Lion in the recently concluded Premier League season, with his final match coming against Mount Pleasant on New Year's Eve. He also made several local reggae boys training camps, but he wasn't selected to represent the country. Even though he was a top baller, you had other ballers who were balling harder and were selected over him, etc. But that's just to give you an idea of the individual that lost his life under kicking door and spray up gunshot circumstances. Yeah, keep his family in your prayers. I look at this like just another one of them things. Just another. This has become commonplace for us now in Jamaica, right? Right. And like I said before, you don't know somebody's secret life or life away from social media, what they might be involved in, all these other things, what could have caused this. A million things could have caused this. We've spoken about this before. Nowadays, you don't have to do anything for anybody to do something to you. The contract killing thing in Jamaica is a flourishing business on its own. So a man will eat a piece of food just to come do you something because somebody who didn't like you know which part you're there and want to get rid of you. It's that simple. It could have been somebody girl like you. It could have been you touch somebody girlfriend. It could be all kind of something. We don't know what it is. May his soul rest in peace though. But it gets weary. It gets weary seeing these stories unfold constantly. This is an everyday thing for us now. You know? Ha. Moving on. The last one for the morning. Just an update. And this is an update to Sean Kingston, right? Because the Sean Kingston story has been trending. Apparently, y'all are interested in it. The first video I put up on it is 105K. I think it's at now. The next video, I think behind that, the follow-up is like 91K. And I put one up last night that I don't know what that's doing yet because I've been busy all morning. But Sean Kingston, rapper, singer Sean Kingston, on Tuesday waived his rights to fight extradition in a California court and agreed to be turned over to the authorities in Florida. The video I put up yesterday had his mom. I think she got picked up in a Maybach or one of them expensive car there, a Rolls Royce, something. But they laid out a white towel and said it was the white carpet for the queen, and she jumped out and squash music was playing, and she threw up some hand sign. Me no know what them hand sign they mean, and she adore dance and thing. Maybe it's just 6 hand sign for squash and him group them and everything like that. Me see them people that throw up all kind of sign, and I don't know what none of them mean. But anyhow, mommy paid her bills, her $160,000 bail, and she was out yesterday. I showed you the video. I think she got out the day before yesterday or yesterday. Sean, on the other hand, has not been released. Remember, I told y'all that they're going to be looking to extradite him. And I said that's kind of embarrassing because you were once this A-list star and now you are being extradited from state to state by the law, right? And when they extradite you, them extradite you as a criminal. You're handcuffed, you're escorted onto a plane, a marshal sits with you, or security forces sit with you until you reach where you go. Like say you kill somebody. So I was saying, damn, they couldn't do him a courtesy, like say, show up in Florida, go on your own reconnaissance, and you have this day to report. And then if he doesn't report on that day, then you put out a APB on him, right? Put out a warrant for him. Nah, they're letting him go. I did not know that Sean was already on 2 years worth of probation for trafficking, receiving, and trafficking stolen goods. That was quietly kept. So that's probably one of the reasons violating probation, one of the reasons as well why they're not being so lenient with him. His mom was able to post bail, get out. He isn't. So he signed the paperwork to waive the extradition hearing. Usually, when they extradite you, you go to court first, and the process is laid out as to how it was going to go. You can skip that process and just say, send me. So I think he skipped the process, signing the paperwork, waiving his rights to an extradition hearing. And now California is saying they're coordinating with authorities in Florida to receive him, which tells me that they're going to extradite him. Kingston, who is now 34 years old, he did not make a public court appearance, but he did sign the papers agreeing to skip the extradition hearings. Representative from San Bernardino courts and sheriffs told the Associated Press, says that he remains in a Southern California jail up until yesterday, Tuesday afternoon, but sheriff officials will coordinate with the Broward County Sheriff's Office to return him to Florida. Sheriff spokesperson Mara Rodriguez said in an email. Sean Kingston was arrested, y'all already know, at the Fort Irwin Army Base, training base out in the Mojave Desert after he had finished his performance. He was booked for a show there, and they picked him up after he was done performing. His mother was arrested also after the SWAT team raided the house, but she has since posted her bail after being locked up for 4 days, and she is out. Mama Kingston out of lockup. Kingston and Turner have been charged with conducting an organized scheme to defraud grand theft, identity theft related crimes, according to arrest warrants that were released by the Broward County Sheriff's Office. The warrants allege that they stole money, jewelry, a Cadillac Escalade, and some expensive furnitures. The Jamaican American performer has a number one hit, or had a number one hit, with Beautiful Girl back in 2007, and he also collaborated with the follow up to that with Justin Bieber on a song called Eeny Meeny, which went huge as well. Robert Rosenblatt, the attorney for Sean Kingston and his mother, has said Friday that they plan to waive the extradition, saying that they look forward to addressing the charges in a Florida court, and they're confident that they will have a successful resolution to all of this. Emails were sent to Rosenblatt for further comments on Tuesday, but they were not answered. The warrants in this case says, this is the charges. The warrants in this case says that from October of 2023 to March of 2024, Sean Kingston and his mother stole more than $500,000 worth in jewelry, more than $200,000 from a Bank of America, $160,000 from a Escalade dealer, and more than $100,000 from First Republic Bank, and $86,000 from the makers of a customized bed. Specifics on that were not given, but that is what the paperwork says, and this is the reason why they're at where they're at. So it's not about the $150,000 television, it is about this. Sean Kingston, whose real name is Kashawn Anderson, he was already on a 2 years probation for trafficking stolen property. His mother plead, and then them going to the part about his mother's background, which I'm not even going to go into that again. But it says that his mom had served a year and a half in prison previously for similar things. That's the update on the Sean Kingston thing. Some of you are Sean Kingston fans. I don't know if I'm a fan. I'll just say every song he put out from back in the day was big, and I was a huge fan back then because with the Jamaican link, you know what I mean? everything Jamaican do bigger foreign, it make us who live overseas feel even more established in the place. We're on the map. People know who we are, kind of thing. And Sean was one of those people that had us on the map and had us feeling like, yeah, see the Jamaican flag again, kind of thing. Where they're at now in their journey is not a good place. It don't look like a good place to me. I wish them all the best, and I hope it work out to where they can get past this. Yeah, me not gonna pass no judgment. I'm just gonna leave it right where it's at. All I'm saying is it don't look good, but we'll stay close to the story as it develops to see if anybody is going to do any jail time, prison time, anything like that. I'll say this to you before I close, though. The attorney said this right here is supposed to be a civil suit. Nobody goes to jail on a civil suit. So it's interesting that they raided the house with a SWAT team and that Sean is in lockup, maybe because of his probation, why he ended up in lockup and how the mom ended up in lockup, all these things. But all this comes from a civil suit where there should have been only settlements in court, not jail time behind it. So we'll see how the rest of this goes, right? With that said, I'm going to leave this one right here. Have a wonderful day, people. Keep it positive. Be good. Go with God. And I'll catch you right here on Morning Thoughts. God spare my life. Another day. One love. I'm out. Peace.